Hello everyone, welcome to Genuine According to CD, that is Government of National Unity. Okay guys, let's get something straight. Because I see some people seemingly misunderstand the whole beauty pageantry thing. So the Miss Universe is happening in Mexico, and so there are YouTubers that are doing hot picks, the standouts and favorites and top 10, top 15, top 30, and all of that stuff. All you have to focus on Miss Universe 2024 is that there's going to be 130, oh no, it's no longer 130, it's 129 girls, okay? I'm talking about the queens that are contesting for the crown for Miss Universe 2024. There's 129 of them. Out of that 129 of them, 30 are going to be picked on the grand finale competition, which is going to be on the 16th of November, right? And then from the top 30, there's going to be top 12. From the top 12, then the finals is going to be the top 5. Now, the green, white, and green people, they keep saying, oh, so-and-so, and we're talking about the girl that cannot be named. She is winning. Winning what? I'm sorry, what is she winning again? Can you please let us know? She's winning against who? Because we know already that you are going to call Mia LaRue, but Mia LaRue, she's minding her own business, and she's educating the world as the contestant for Miss Universe. What is your contestant doing except for posing pictures and talking to the YouTubers that are creating videos? You know what Miss Mia LaRue is doing? Miss South Africa? Yes, she is winning the judges' hearts, because you and I and all these other YouTubers, we don't get to see what they get to do out of the public's eye. It's only the judges that are watching them, how they're interacting with each other, how they are carrying themselves, and the things that they are doing to showcase their country, their advocacies, as well as the way they are passionate about this competition, and also the hunger for the crown. Those judges are the ones that know who is their top 5, who is their top 10, who is that. So you can't come and say right now, I cannot come here and claim to you that, oh, Mia LaRue, she is number one. Number one in what? Because she might be my number one. Another YouTuber will say she's number 15. And on their top 15, like right there at the tail. So you need to understand, I know, you just newly introduced to Miss Universe because of South Africa, you're welcome. And now you don't know how this thing works. Now let me teach you. On the 14th of November 2024 is going to be the preliminaries. So the preliminaries, this is where they are going to be introducing the swimwear as well as the evening wear, which is the gowns, okay? And also the national costume. All right, that is going to happen on the 14th. That day, points that already started since day one when they arrived. You remember the day one videos that you saw on YouTube? Those scored a point for each Miss Universe, right? The contestant, from the departure dress to the arrival outfit, and then outfit for day one, outfit for day two, etc., and so on. They score their own little points. It's not the YouTubers that you are watching that have that power. No. We are just making our own speculations according to what we favor, and then we do hot picks. That's what has been happening for years. I know you guys are new in this. I understand. That is why you keep lying to people and saying, oh, the name that cannot be mentioned, she is number one. She's performing, she's outperforming. How? On which competition? Which judge has told you that? That I'm talking the official Miss Universe judges. Who told you that? Because all of that you will get to see on the 16th of November. This is now the grand finale, where all the points that the girls have been collecting since the day they departed from their countries. Oh, by the way, not just the day they departed, that also includes their mission statements and the final question that they answered in their respective Miss competitions. And we know that Miss Green, White and Green, she was asked a question, she answered something else. And I'm sure the judges at Miss Universe are like, okay, 0, because you need to answer what you've been asked. It's part of this whole process. Sorry to bust it to you, but that's just how it works. And on the 16th, this is now, once again, we are going to see the second evening gown, which must be consistent with the one that they saw on the 14th, the preliminaries. So that's how it works. And then from there, in the grand finale, they're going to choose the top 30, and then they'll go down to top 12, then they go down to top 5, and a winner is announced. So since Miss Green, White and Green has not scored the main point, the crucial point of her competition on the 31st of August, she was asked a question, she answered something totally different. And I understand why she answered something totally different, because she knew that she was going to be handed the title. She knew. So whether she answered the question itself as it was asked, or she answered something totally, she could have just went like, oh, I like spaghetti, macaroni, and some lasagna, and oh, by the way, I also love South African food. She would have been given the crown. She will still be given the crown. I still believe that Miss Rivers, she should have been Miss Green, White and Green. Because if you guys chose her, remember, oh my goodness, there's a video of her.
Jamaica. Miss Nigeria in the green gown went absolutely nuts when another contestant, Miss Jamaica, won the Miss World pageant in London. Look at Miss Nigeria. She can't contain her emotions. That group hug goes on forever. Her reaction is taking social media by storm. In all my years of watching, never seen another queen this excited about someone else's win, posts one viewer. Observers say it's a great example of women supporting other women.
That the world appreciates, because no girl has ever done something like this before. She was wearing a green dress on Miss World that was worn, I believe, by Miss Jamaica or Bahamas, I can't remember. Yeah, Jamaica. The excitement that she showed for that girl. Now that's the girl you should have had on your Miss Universe 2024, because she would have brought you the crown. The world still talks about her to this day. To this day, the world still talks about her. How excited she was for Miss Jamaica for winning Miss World. How many years ago was that? 3 years ago? But to this day. And then your current one, she's answering something totally the opposite of what she was asked. And that's no point she scored there. There we go. So continue lying to yourselves. Anyways, we do understand the mental health issues and the lack of medication and diagnosis. Yeah, it's a mess. Sorry, it's a mess. I'm just letting you know how things are done at Miss Universe. Anyways, South Africa is a powerhouse when it comes to Miss Universe and Miss World. Now we're also becoming a powerhouse in Miss Supranational. I also understand Miss Cosmo as well. South Africa being the powerhouse it is, we continue to slay those stages. All right, so here's a video just to, show you that South Africa is a powerhouse when it comes to these things. All right.
South Africa.
South Africa.
South Africa.
South Africa.
South Africa.
South Africa. South Africa. South Africa. South Africa.
South Africa plans to become an attorney specializing in internet. South Africa! South Africa!
So don't have a chest pain. Just learn. Learn how it's done. Teach yourselves. Don't go making videos and misleading yourselves. Because all you're doing, you're just misleading yourselves. And the world just looking at your videos are like, but the competition hasn't even started. Why are you saying she's doing well? Number one, obviously, she's going to post. And when she posts, us, the public, are going to make all kinds of reaction and analysis. And then we do hot picks. Top 30, top this, top that. I haven't done my tops yet, my hot picks. I'm going to do so close to the grand, and basically close to the preliminaries. You guys, because you know how I like doing it. I like first to study each girl and see, okay, Mia's competition here, or I already said Miss Venezuela is definitely Mia LaRue's biggest competition, together with Miss Romania. And I believe these two girls will make it in the top 5 together with Mia LaRue. So that means there are 2 more girls that are left. I'm studying Miss Zimbabwe, who is doing extraordinary. And I am also looking at Miss Fiji. Miss Fiji, she is popping. She's quite popping, but will she make it in the top 5? I doubt it. I doubt she will make top 30 and top 12. That's my belief. But top 5, I don't think so. But Mia LaRue goes on to top 5. But I'm studying, you will see my top 5, my top 12, and my top 30. I'm going to start with top 30, down to top 12, and then top 5, and then the winner. And you will see. In most cases, I give 3 possible winners. So if you hear me call another queen and say she possibly could take the crown, don't get angry. It's part of this is part of my process. And as I've said before, I've only been wrong with Miss Universe only twice. Twice I've been wrong. All the other ones, I've hit it on the head. So that is why I kind of like, I think I've become an expert in this field. I mean, come on. I have to. I should. Maybe someday y'all gonna make me a judge? No? Presenter guy? No? Okay. Guys, I will see you next time. I just thought, let's set the record straight about what's currently happening. None of anything you're seeing on YouTube counts. It doesn't even count 0. We are just making noise, that's all. We are just coming up with our own favorites and saying our own favorites' names and ranking them as per our fave. So it's got nothing to do with the competition itself. We don't matter. The judges' opinions that matter. And you'll get to see it on the 16th of November 2024 when the announcements are done. Other than that, guys, I hope this is clear. Green, white, and green. Are you okay? Are we together? Okay, great. Goodbye.